Hey guys, welcome to London Lips YouTube channel. Welcome if you're new and welcome if you're not. I always spill the tea. So today we're talking about fathers who are jealous of their sons. Yep, we've seen it in the media, a lot of dads going back and forth with their sons. So we're going to be talking about why some men are so damn well jealous of their sons. For some guys, the jealousy kicks in as soon as the baby is born. Like they feel like they're not getting the mum's attention like they was before. They're no longer the centre of the mum's attention and her time. Like the mum is busy doing her own thing and looking after the baby. And some guys, they really don't like that. They're used to their woman just catering to them all day, pandering to them, treating them like a baby. Then you've got the ego. Some of these men are in competition with their sons. They're competing on the strength, talent, achievements. They literally feel like threatened and they feel really annoyed if someone praises their son more than them. Like they're literally comparing themselves to them. And you know how some of these guys, it's like when they see their son being good at things like football, they're kind of jealous because they wasn't good at that and that was something that they really wanted for themselves. So they just be out here hating. Some guys have unresolved childhood issues. So, say they had a difficult relationship with their own father, they would then get those old feelings and they project that onto their son and they feel resentment or like rivalry instead of actually bonding with their child. When some of these guys see their son grow up and they know they're getting old, they're aging, they get very jealous. They know their youth is behind them. This is the new, young, strong guy in the family. And they're absolutely hating. They start having, a sense of loss and insecurity. They don't feel like they're that man anymore. And some of them get very jealous when they start seeing their son is coming home with all these attractive women. And they know they can't get women like that anymore, no matter how much effort they try to put in, no matter how good they try to look. They know they can't compete with this, younger, more attractive guy. And they're damn right hating and jealous. Now let's talk about the control freaks. The man who thinks he's the big alpha man in his household, and he feels very upset when he sees his son is independent and has become confident. It makes him feel like he can't have as much control as before. And some of these men are very mean and they're out here trying to show their masculinity by literally threatening their son. Some of them are still trying to put hands on their son. And some of these guys will be putting hands on their son until their son gets to an age where they know they're going to get hit back and they know they can't fight him anymore. They're too old and this guy has grown up and he's become stronger than them. So some of these guys, the level of jealousy is making them so wicked and evil and toxic that they're even getting physical with their own child. Many men were never taught emotional expression when they were growing up. So instead of love, admiration and pride, they accidentally show rivalry or resentment. It's not always intentional. Sometimes it's emotional immaturity. These fathers I'm talking about, they just lack emotional skills on a serious level. They don't know how to express affection, share attention in healthy ways, deal with vulnerability. So they're just jealous all the time and it's a defense emotion that they keep using. And people who are victims of them will suffer absolutely greatly because having a father who is jealous of you is very difficult to deal with. A healthy relationship between a father and son should look something like this. A father should be making his son feel emotionally secure. He should be showing pride in his son's growth, celebrating achievements, supporting and not competing, celebrating the son's independence. Like, you have grown him into this man and you should celebrate that and you should be proud of him, not be putting him down. When you see your child be successful, you should be happy. It is success not only for your child, but for you as a family. You shouldn't be jealous because your son is achieving things that you wanted to achieve and you didn't do them. No, you should be so proud. And that's what a healthy relationship looks like between a father and a son. That's what it should look like, not this jealousy. And, they talk so much about women being jealous of their daughters, but men have been getting away with this for a long time. There are many men who have been very unkind to their son over the years and have not showed him any sort of emotional kindness, never sympathetic, shouting at their son, just not treating him gently or kindly, or even ever being interested in how he emotionally feels because they are so absolutely jealous. And I'm not going to leave this topic without talking about bitter baby daddies who take it out on their son. And that's why you see Curtis Walker at the front of this video, right? Because the way he has treated Marquise is unacceptable. He's never really been able to really get on with being a happy person and being a happy dad ever since Marquise's mum decided she didn't want to be in a relationship with him. She was tired of being with him and he was really into her, and she got herself a new man. And she decided to break up with him. And I think he's been bitter ever since. He's been resenting paying. Don't resent your child if you have to pay child support, okay? Paying child support is absolutely nothing to do with your child. When you have a child, you are aware of the fact that you're expected to pay. That's how it is. If you break up with the mother, she is probably going to claim child support. And to be honest, you should want your child to be in a warm house, having nice clothing, being able to pay for things and not be living some poor life. You should want your child to have the same life as you. I don't think any parent should resent giving money to their child. Why would you? That's your responsibility. So this bitterness over child support has got to stop. And if you're bitter over the child support, sure as hell don't be bitter towards your child, okay? I've seen Curtis go back and forth with his son on social media, clown his son, laugh at his son, say he doesn't want to know him. This sort of thing should have been handled in private, behind the scenes, and with maturity. His son is obviously hurting. Somewhere along the lines, he has not showed his son enough love, enough emotional support, and he has not been the father his son has needed. If he feels he tried, maybe he feels he tried, but his son did not feel that, and the relationship is breaking down. And this is what I'm talking about, these jealous, bitter, emotionally cold fathers, okay? They make children who are very, very upset. And the immaturity of some of these fathers is absolutely ridiculous. What you tend to find with jealous fathers, they always see everything that's wrong with their son, what he's not achieving, what he should be doing, why he's not dressing right. They're literally picking at every single thing, but they fail to see all the faults they have. They can never see the faults they have. They're so focused on looking at this son and pulling him up on all the things he's doing wrong. And they never take a good look in the mirror and say, wow, what am I doing wrong? Why am I like this? Why am I talking to my son like this? Disliking my son? Bullying. Let's be real, it's bullying sometimes. Some of these men are outright bullies. They bully boys. Some of them don't even bully their daughter. They just bully their son because they're so jealous of their son, his youth and everything he's got going on and everything they think he can be. Some of them are so jealous at the fact that they think he's got his whole life ahead of him. He could have all these things that they wanted and they feel like their time is absolutely over. And some of them they bully by setting the bar of achievement so high, knowing their son cannot reach it, and then being able to criticise consistently and knock their son's self-esteem down and then tell him you're no good, you're underachieving and make him feel bad. These are all their own personal insecurities and jealousy, and they're taking it out on other people. There's some mothers who are also in the household with these jealous dads and they don't really say much to them. They kind of let him lead and they feel like, oh, he's the man, he should help his son become a man. And this bullying is allowed to go on. If you are or have been a victim of one of these jealous fathers, I want you to know it's not your fault. You are good enough and he's just taking out his own problems on you. There's nothing wrong with you. And if you are a father who is out here and you are one of these guys who is not having a healthy relationship with your child and you are jealous and deep down you know you're jealous, you need to realise that healthy father-son relationships are built on communication, vulnerability, support, not competition, pride in each other's growths. And you need to realise when you as a father heal your own insecurities, you'll be able to raise stronger and an emotionally healthy son. Change what you're doing and start taking time to go places with your son and bond with him, laugh with him, talk to him, and be a lot kinder. If any of this resonated with you, whether you're a son or a father, remember growth starts with awareness, and conversations like this help break the cycle. If you found this video helpful, hit like, drop a comment, and share this video with someone who might need to see it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on another one.